it's Shelly. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to be having tacos today, but today I just wanted to talk about the importance of the journey. And so I was watching one of Kyle Cease's videos yesterday, and was it yesterday? Anyways, I commented on it because he was talking about the importance of being happy on the way to your goals and your destinations, and how that is really what happiness is about. The destination, the end goal, is just a result of how happy and excited and how much fun you're having in the moment as you're on your way to that. And so how he described it is and I totally related to this, is he said, when you get your car, you're like, oh, okay, so that was it. Or when you get your dream house and you're like, oh, that was cool, but okay, now I want more. And I think a lot of us have guilt around that. Like, we get to our goal and then we want more, and we're like, well, I shouldn't want more. I got this. But the thing is like, so if you've been following my videos at all, you know that I got my dream car. So I got my Bumblebee Camaro. It's in my driveway. It's amazing. It's so cool. But the real fun of that car was getting it, like that week leading up to it, and everything just falling into place when I was letting go of all the stuff that didn't vibe with me or whatever. Because we found a similar car up north, and the dealership was kind of jacking us around, and we were going to have to go up there on a weekday, and it just was not going to work. It just was not going to be a pleasant experience. I told them I wanted everything lined up before I got there so I could test drive and sign the papers and drive away with my car. And they were just like, well, we'll wait till you get here. And I was just like, no, like, number one, we're in the middle of this situation with this virus. And number two, I'm a customer and you're supposed to be serving me and you're not. And so I let go of that. I was just like, we're not going up there. That's not my car. It doesn't feel good. And if it doesn't feel good, I'm not going to get it. And literally the next day, my sweet husband found a car south of us, which is kind of the way we wanted to go. And it was just like, I talked to the dealership. I want everything ready. I want a warranty. Within 24 hours, they had everything done, and they were saving the vehicle so we could go there on a weekend. It was just amazing. And that whole week, I was just high. I was just like, not literally, I wasn't like smoking the whack or anything, but I was just high on life. I had butterflies. I woke up every morning just so excited. I kept looking in my driveway and thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to be in my driveway soon. And it is now. And it's been there for 2.5 months. So that whole letdown that Kyle was talking about, it's not so much like, oh, it's just a dumb car now. I still love it. I still look out there every morning and I'm just like in awe that this dream car that I've been wanting for years is in my driveway. It's amazing. I love it. But it's still, I still use it for the same thing I used my 16-year-old minivan for. I drive to the post office. I go to the grocery store. I go yard sailing. It's cooler. It's way cooler to park a car in a parking lot when it's a cool car than when it's a minivan. And I still miss my minivan, not a Vinny man. I don't know who Vinny is. Anyways, I still miss my minivan. We gave it to my stepdaughter. She's using it. She's got a little one and got one on the way. It's perfect. It's a family mobile. I'm so happy to pass it on to her. And I love my car, but I understand that letdown. And I think the difference is I still go out there and I'm super grateful for it. Every time I get in it, I sit in the driver's seat and I go, hi, B, how you doing? Like, that's just how I am. And I used to do that with my van too. I get in my van. How you doing, van? Pat her on the dash, Thanks for being such a great van. Like, to me, that's just, I know it's an inanimate object, but it's just like, that's how I express my gratitude. Oh, getting a text. That's how I express my gratitude, is through just being, even just thanking the item right there in the moment. And so, and I have fun. I love driving around. I love when kids point at my car and go, Mom, it's Bumblebee. I just absolutely love it. It's so much fun. But I'm not going to stop there. We parked. So when I'm a bit of a car snob now, and when I park my car, I park it kind of out in the parking lot away from everybody else, because I don't want anybody, opening any doors or anything like that into my car. And so I just do my best to keep it safe. And so I parked out in the parking lot when we went to the grocery store this weekend, and right in the next aisle, there was a bright green one. I wish I could find like the green that it was. It was like, it wasn't even like, maybe it was Kelly green. It was just bright green, almost a neon green. It was so pretty. And when we were getting back in our car, this woman was getting in her car, and I could have swore, I have a Mickey Mouse purse, and I could have swore she had a Mickey Mouse purse. I'm like, she's my twin. Like, and so when she was getting into her car and we were getting into our car, I said, I just love your car. And she goes, oh, I love your car too. They're so much fun. And I said, yeah, they are. And that was just so awesome. Like, that's awesome. And that's where I keep the momentum rolling. Okay, so with that whole story, which I've told a million times, I feel like, but I just think it's important to understand that journey leading up to it. Like, I wanted a Camaro for years, and every time I thought about it, I was like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to get the money to do that? Am I going to have to win the lottery? I mean, I'm going to have a lot of money to get my Bumblebee Camaro. They're so expensive. And this one, really, when we had decided that we wanted to get a new car for me, because I'd been driving that van for so long, I was looking at little crossovers, which I despise. If you have a crossover, this isn't like a jab at you, but I just like, when I get a car, I want everyone to know what it is and that it's different from other cars. And I just feel like these crossovers, you could have a Lexus or a Mercedes crossover next to a Honda or a Hyundai crossover. And if you couldn't see the logo, the brand on it, you wouldn't, unless you were really savvy to these cars, you wouldn't have any idea. They all just look the same. They all just have the same lines, the same doors, the same hatchback. Like, anyways, that's why I have an issue with crossovers. And I was looking at them and I'm just like, they're so convenient and everything. And then a friend of mine, and if you're watching, Bethany, you are the friend of mine that pushed me really hard to look at Camaros, because she's like, you're looking at crossovers and little hatchback cars and stuff. You could get a Camaro for the same amount. And I'm not getting a new one. I'm getting a used model. And I was going to get a used model of any other vehicle. And anyways, it just rolled into this wonderful situation. It went from me thinking one day, I really want a new car. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. It's going to happen better than expected. Literally the next day, my husband, out of the blue, goes, I think we need to get you a new car. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get you a new car. To, you should get a Camaro. To, oh, there's this cool Camaro up north. Oh, but that just doesn't feel good. To letting go of that and just going, I'm not in a hurry. My Camaro's on its way. And going on with my day and being happy and excited that I was going to get one. And literally the next day, my husband finds the car that I end up buying, and it just rolls together so easy and fun. The trip there was a 5-hour drive to where we were going, and then another 1.5-hour drive to our hometown where we were going to leave my minivan for my stepdaughter. It just all worked out so good. And that whole journey is what I remember. I have the car in my driveway, and it's awesome. And I'm going to take it to the post office today. It's not like I'm racing in it or I'm going on these elaborate journeys every day. I'm doing exactly what I did in my minivan. I'm just in a cooler car. And so the whole journey, like your decision to be happy with the job you have now, to find the fun in the job you have now. And you might be like, Shelly, there's no way. I hate this job so much. I despise going to it. I hate the people. The job sucks. Well, as long as you keep putting that out there, that's what you're going to get back, because that's the law of attraction. People go, oh, what's the law of attraction about? It's about like attracts like. What you think, feel, and act on is what you get back, is what you see, is what you focus on, is the energy that comes back to you. Energy is like an equal force to whatever you're putting out there. So if you want to have a better job, find what you love about the job that you have now while you're out there looking for other jobs. But don't just keep going, I hate this job, I have to get a better job, I hate this job, I have to get a better job, because that is just conflicting. Because the reality is, you're going to your job today, and you can either decide that it's just going to be another horrific day that you hate and you can't wait to get home, and then when you get home you're just pissed off because you got to go back to the job, or you can find the little tiny things in that job that make you happy. The money. Maybe you have a better phone than your neighboring cubicle has. Maybe you get to take good breaks. Maybe they provide you lunch. Maybe they, give you really good days off. Maybe you really like your coworkers and you don't like the job. Then focus on your coworkers. Enjoy them. Those little things that you just start rolling with in a positive way will bring more positivity into your life. And that's what it's about. It's about that journey. It's not about getting the perfect job. That's great. That's a great place to be. But what about like today? What about today, making today happy? Because that's what really counts. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow and just be this, just pass away being this pissy, negative person. Wouldn't you rather, shine? That's what I always say. You can either be a shining example or a terrible warning. I choose to be a shining example. I love life. I look forward to my days. Most days I wake up excited about what's going to come today. What amazing things are going to happen today. And do I get frustrated with things? Oh, hell yeah, I do. But I don't let that define me. I don't let those things define my day. And I have days where I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to sit in front of the TV and watch reality and eat food and just wallow around in whatever this is and start over tomorrow. My dog is outside barking. Oh my goodness. Well, I better wrap this up. So, do what you can to enjoy the journey right now and watch how amazing everything falls together. Have a great day. Hit the like button, the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you know when my videos are coming out, and hit the bell. Well, the bell is so you know when my videos. Anyways, I do live videos, so I just pop on every morning. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.